best beers in the world.
I have not heard
All right.
of it.
I have my runes now. I can have a summons back if I could, please. I've got 24. I think that'll be enough for tonight.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
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 Welcome to the Lions Pride Tavern.
Thank you.
It's just exactly how you say it.
You
when
don't
you do
need
the
to
intro.
encourage him.
Now here's the thing, Cal. For the podcast, when we get into 7.3, are you going to keep saying for all things Azeroth or for all things Argus? Because we won't be on Azeroth during that time.
Yeah, but it's still...
Still
The whole-
for Azeroth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Azeroth is still home. We're just on expedition to go kick ass on another planet.
That's right. Kind of like we did with Outland.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
back.
And when we went back in time.
The dark
And
days.
we're gonna be on a Draenei
Yeah.
ship, which is so awesome.
Logging out of TeamSpeak for a second.
User disconnected from your channel.
The ship we're gonna be using to go there is a section of the Exodar.
Yep.
Although it's a no-fly zone, which is kind of aggravating.
Yeah, that sucks.
User entered your channel.
I've only seen a little bit of it, and it's going to be one hell of a patch. Excuse my language.
I don't think hell is
User entered your channel.
is classified as one of the
That's pretty
bad words.
mild compared to what I hear.
You know, if this raid is going to start swearing, I'm going to have to leave.
Well, you just have to put your big boy panties on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I can take words like heck.
I just let it
Yeah.
go.
I don't want to offend your delicate sensibilities.
We do have children present.
We do? Oh, yeah, me.
Oh, all I had to do was ask you not to do that?
Not to do what?
Curse.
Well, it's a pretty useful tool. I mean, it's how I handle all my add-ons and stuff, you know.
I ran a guild. I don't swear. So my guild was curse free, and I had a guy join, and he was just cussing up a storm, and I told him, you joined the guild, and I told you it was curse free. He goes, oh, I thought you didn't use add-ons.
Nice.
User entered your
He
channel.
ended up staying
No,
and
this is-
curbing his chat quite a bit for us, but it
Now,
was
this is something I've
amusing.
never understood. I'm looking at the Hunter followers here, like Spiffy's follower and Cal's follower, and they get normalized. For everybody else, like it looks like one of just the random mobs that we have instead of the actual tune it is.
Is there
Like, I
really
can- I
anything
can tell
normal
that
about them,
Spiffy's-
though?
I can tell that Spiffy's got Rexar going just because
User
of
entered
the
your
enormous
channel.
mount. But but I just thought that's weird. But when you're out questing and the other classes come down, you can hear the actual emotes and stuff. Or like when the warriors come down and they've got like Thor, and he actually comes down. I can't understand why we can see theirs, but we can't see ours. You know.
Well, like for the druids, you can see the bear, I think. But it's just nameless bear. Like yours is Nightborn Huntress. There's probably a good reason behind that. Do we have somebody new in the raid?
We do. I was going to
Shepard.
announce her. Yes. All right. So Shepard is. You remember one of our first? Oh, I don't know. It was podcast 10, 11, somewhere right in there in the teens. I mean, we're getting so But anyway, she's. This is Charity. She was one of the first people that actually contacted us as a fan, and she's been trying to get into our raid, but open raid and her just don't get along. So I finally I was going back through all my old my old messages, and I was like, oh, I forgot all about her. So I texted her and said, hey, did you still want to try to raid with us? She's like, I'd love to, but I can't use open raid. So I just said, forget it. Just give me your battle tag. I'll invite you, and we'll get it going. So she's downloading TeamSpeak right now.
How many more months do you have paid up on TeamSpeak?
I think we're...
Through the end of July, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's the end of July.
I remember when I had Ventrilo server, it was cheaper to buy. I think it was 6 months at a time.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
bought a year of TeamSpeak because it was cheaper.
I think I have a lifetime 15 TeamSpeak. I mean, not TeamSpeak, Ventrilo.
Lifetime?
Yep.
How many slots is it?
Well, I bought 10 originally, and then, but you could have bought up to whatever you wanted to buy at the time.
Yeah, see, we have 30 for TeamSpeak.
But it was $99 for 10 slots, and then I think they were only $2 a slot after that.
Yeah, see, I've been using Discord for my other gaming group, and it works flawlessly. I
I like
haven't any
Discord.
problems.
I have that too.
You have to use the actual client. You can't just use it through the browser. It sucks otherwise.
Correct.
Well, in a pinch, for brand new people, browser works okay.
Yeah.
That's one of the key things. You get them hooked by using the browser, but you're right. I would never go back to the browser myself.
What, for Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It stays open, so anytime anybody does anything, you can hear it.
Never tried it.
I think I've used the browser one before. I think I have that application installed, but I don't really use Discord much at all, ever.
So, Tap, Shepard's going to be one of your healers.
Yep. I was actually just asking her a question.
Okay.
So how
Thank
many
you.
healers is that then that we're gonna have tonight?
Right
Right.
now
I
we
don't know
got
if
1,
Faye's
2, 3,
coming.
4. Has anyone seen
5.
Faye?
We have 5 right now.
Yeah.
She may have said
Or-
something about not coming.
I thought she did. Because it was 4th weekend.
Oh, 3 Zeets is here too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at the moment, and are we expecting more DPS? and stuff?
Well, and I'm sure if we need to, Aqua
Epistle.
would be happy to switch.
I'm just, no, I'm not looking for more healers. I'm actually looking for less, depending on the number of that we have coming and the number of DPS that we have coming. Because
Well,
right
we're
now,
not sure Bronze is in.
yeah,
He's
Bronze is
switching.
in. Yeah, we already have, because we have one, we're already one healer strong right now,
Yeah.
but it depends on how many DPS we get in the total. Jelly not coming tonight?
Haven't seen or heard from her. Anyone else heard whether she's coming?
I haven't been on for the last couple of days. I don't know either.
I have not seen or heard from her in a few days, actually.
I can text her. I'll be right back.
Mira, it's not a big deal at the moment. I'm just trying to keep track of the balance more than anything else. So I was trying to assess like how many folks were coming more that like hadn't been invited yet. Although it is like 3 minutes till start time, so.
Somebody's showing off a fancy new mount.
So 5 healers, and we've got how many people in the raid?
25.
21 other players. In total, we got 25. So we're right about on
Yeah.
target for healers at the moment.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Yeah, and I think this is everybody except Epistles, so...
Okay. And he's online.
Epistles in group.
Yep.
Yeah, Kyle's on his way. He had to walk back from the mall.
He just hasn't been moved into the tank. There he is.
Yeah, I didn't know
He couldn't
was
take
in
him
group
out?
now. I was on a different screen.
He could take them out.
He must have a bunch of them by now.
User entered your channel.
Yeah, he wants to be a part of Ray because it's probably the only time that he's gonna have a weekend off.
Yeah, that's the 2 items that I got from my chests this week. I was super happy with those.
Nice.
I could certainly take that ring if you'd like it. You don't want it. Actually, I could probably take the trinket too.
That trinket?
I guess the healing, or it's not a healing trinket.
No, not at all. No, it's a pretty strong DPS trinket. Although it's a unused trinket, and I hate that, but I'm just trying to work it into my rotation to make sure I use it.
You'll get used to it, I bet.
Yeah.
One way or another.
Well, I think this is everybody, guys.
I am back.
We're going inside?
Might as well. Let's head on in.
User entered your channel.
Heather, I'm gonna go ahead and log in on Kyle's tune, and we could just summon him and then kick him from raid if we have to.
Leave him at the stone?
Yeah.
Or just outside the entrance? Okay.
We are so bad. We're following the leader to the wrong place. I went to the wrong side. Go right from the stone.
Did I go left? Yeah.
Oops.
I did too. I went left.
Can I get one person to stay outside with me?
I'm here.
Oh, you're gonna stay? Okay.
Yeah, I'm standing between the 2 computers, so.
Well, then you
Where
can
is the
dual
entrance?
box.
It's to the right.
It's to the right.
Yeah, that's where I went.
User entered your
The
channel.
other left.
The other left. You're right. You're left. Your other left.
Oh, I'm lost. Where am I supposed to be going here?
To
I
the
am now
right.
officially on summer vacation, so my brain is going to be total mush, and I will enjoy it.
Okay. Well, congratulations on
here we
getting
go.
through another school year. Congrats.
Well, that was weird.
I'll feel that later.
Do you guys do year-round school, or?
No, it's we go to the end of June, and then start again at a long weekend in September.
They just only do 2 months rather than 3.
We only get 2 months anymore with the way they've stretched out the school year.
There's a mage table up at the top of the stairs.
Thank you. I just love your buns, Joe Bowie.
Doesn't everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Are they hot crust buns?
Not crossed, but plenty hot.
Do you drop it?
Tap, you're the one who started this conversation.
I like his buns.
Yeah, my daughter mistakenly read a sign earlier, and she's like, "Did that sign say hot ass?" and as we got closer, then she realized it said hot glass, and she's like, "Oh, wait, it says hot glass." And then my wife was like, "So which kind of ass did you mean?" She's like, and she starts turning all red, and I'm like, "So did you mean like donkey or badonkadonk?" She turned even redder, and I'm like, it was badonkadonk. She's 12, so she's she's easily embarrassed.
And you had fun doing it too, right?
Oh God, I take every opportunity I can.
Can someone explain to Shepard, please, how to do the push to talk?
Oh yeah.
Please, thank you.
You go to tools, then options.
Then direct all bank account money to Epistle.
Under capture.
Yep, capture, and then there's like a radio button for push to talk, and then you
can
click
you
the
guys
little
hear
thing.
me?
We can.
Yes, Charity.
Yay!
Yay!
User entered your channel.
I felt so dumb. I was like, oh my god, I haven't used TeamSpeak in forever.
There's a feast.
Well, welcome. Turn you a bit up. Welcome.
Thank you so much. It's gonna be nice being able to respond to what you guys are talking about.
I don't know. We were
You're
talking
gonna be
about
nice.
Joe Bowie's hot buns or something. I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, that's what we were talking about.
She's
No,
like
I
chomping at the
mean-
bit.
I mean, from listening to the podcast.
Oh, right.
I like respond to myself.
We do too.
Actually.
Well,
Yeah.
I never talk to myself, do I? No, I don't, precious.
Oh my goodness.
I think
Yeah,
you
you
have
wonder
to
what
get a
you
little
gotten
higher.
into now.
Yeah, right. Ah, food, lovely food.
So since
And Mac
we've got
is
a
back.
since we've got a grand total of like 3 trash mobs, should we put down the feast or put down the cauldron now?
Might as well.
Yeah. Besides, I
Sure.
mean, if we take it now, then we'll be on time for the end of the raid anyway.
Yeah.
It's right at the top of the stairs here in front of me.
So, can we use the cauldron, an augmented rune, and the food?
Yes.
Yes.
So 3 things.
Yes.
And then if you have the what's the other one? But it's only good for one boss for a week. What is that called?
So
Vantis
that's a
rune.
Vantis rune.
Vantis
Yeah.
rune.
I haven't been getting those because I don't know really where we're at. You know, so like
All right.
where I figured we'd assess this week and then start working on Vantis runes if need be.
Yeah. Ready check for the flask. It's up by the red X. If you got one.
Yeah. So click ready if you got one.
Does someone want to take one for Kyle?
Donna
I
grabbed
grabbed
one.
one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm keeping an eye on the sidewalk to see if he walks up.
So you got one hand on each computer and you're looking outside. Talented.
At the sidewalk.
Yeah,
Is
the
it
green
okay if
cauldron's
I
just
run
for
him in
fun.
just in case, or what? We could just let him die.
Just leave him through trash and we'll see if he's gotten there yet.
Yeah.
Bronze, you got a flask?
Of course.
Okay.
Good
All right.
job.
Finish him up. Very good.
All right. Let's
Thank
get
you.
trashy.
But not from the cauldron.
Are you going to mark the other
first
two?
half?
Very welcome.
Marked him.
Why is your buoy's damage good?
Because he's
Get into the
Jubilee.
new gear posting.
It shouldn't be good. He's
I
bad.
I haven't even kicked in my new trinkets or hit all my buffs yet, dude.
Well, you're not being out damaged this rate.
Bronze, he's gonna wait until you think you're ahead of him. And he's gonna hit all his big ones.
That's right. Just gonna
Now Jordan? What is this?
hit the Nas.
You've been
Me
slacking,
being in the
Bronze.
top surprises you?
See what happens when you get out of school?
Yeah, you
Should've
shouldn't be
stayed in.
you shouldn't be surprised at all about Dorn. I mean, me, it's taken a little while to catch back up, but
You're lucky, Rain. You don't have to deal with the knockback. You don't know my pain. You hear me? You don't know my pain.
It's all
As we used to
superficial.
say in the service, choose your rate, choose your fate.
See, I don't even see Bronzebeard anywhere on the list now.
yeah, he wasn't even there.
So, that means we don't have to heal him either. So, healers,
What are you
you
talking
hear
about?
that?
I'm here. I'm
Oh
fine.
no.
Yeah, I only
It's
see the top 10, and I don't see Bronze.
Can I just say, this is a marvelous start to my vacation.
You should probably don't be shocked by anything you hear.
Shut up. I got a baby on all the files. Be quiet.
Awesome. Good for you.
Even
All right.
LA?
Congratulations, Bronze.
So I'm going to do a really quick run
An
through.
average of 80% on the finals.
All right, here we go.
Good job.
So this one has the pillars that come up out of the ground. The ground will change color, move out of the way of the pillars. But remember, the person who gets the bowling ball needs to set it through the pillars. That's what knocks the damage down. So if you get the marker where the bowling ball's coming at you, line it up between the boss and you, and pillars in between. The green.
I was not here for that fight. What is the bowling ball called?
Don't worry about it. It's a big giant thing. If it puts a red triangle above your head,
Yeah.
you have the bowling ball. And then the bowling
And then
ball
give it
is
between the
it's
pillars.
a big giant ball that flows across the screen. Just make sure it's a pillar.
Yeah, just make
Hits
sure
the
it
pillar?
hits
Make
as
sure it hits the
many
pillar?
as
Okay.
you can.
Yeah,
as
at
many
least-
pillars as you can.
Yeah, at least one, but more is better.
Okay.
If you don't, you will die.
Okay.
Then you'll get some a green circle around you. Move out of the group with that, and make sure you do not go near a pillar, because that will take the pillar down, and we need the pillars up. And then there's one point where we all have to hide behind the pillars. So that's pretty much it.
Yep.
Tanks
All right.
know what they're doing, so I don't have to explain any of that. Shattering star. There you go. Thank you,
Yeah,
Lorelai.
but it doesn't look at all like a star though. It's a
No.
big ball that comes across the screen.
It's a bowling ball.
Yeah.
Bowling ball, you
I
don't want
had
to
to
get
keep
hit
the
by.
ball theme for tap.
Yeah.
Here we
come
go.
on.
AC/DC had a song about that.
About tapping balls?
No, I like big balls.
Stairs, though.
The left and to the right, right?
Yeah, Unholy's just standing over there. There's somebody. Oh, there he comes.
You probably got to step away.
And we're gonna hero right at the start here,
Yes.
and then again later for those of us with the ring.
Because you guys are special.
You damn straight.
Short bus special.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Short yellow. Arc and Shadow, you back? You here? That was a heavy sigh.
Yeah, well, you know, like I got these itchy trigger fingers, you know.
Arc and Shadow. I bet you he comes running back to his computer if we start. Be like pulling his pants back up.
Zoinks.
I made a meme about that.
What's that word that a pencil looks for?
What?
It's the picture of
It starts
Starfish.
with
The push.
Starfish from
He's moving. Let's pull.
SpongeBob.
Timer. Let's go.
All right.
And he's running with his pants down.
What's time to pull?
What are you
Oh,
talking
oh.
about? Me and pants?
5, 4,
No.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, tasty melee attack.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, those green cert crushing comment. Make sure they're. Good job.
It's weird healing this and not tanking.
Couple seconds on Inferno Morning. Be ready
Get
to
the
move.
green circle out of melee. Thank you.
Destruction!
Burn the fires of my torment!
Don't forget to move for Infernal Burning. You will die if you don't.
Yeah, Dark, that part was a little trickier because we both get knocked back.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
But otherwise, it really keeps
4,
them much more steady.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
Tracking.
We want to get somebody up.
Highest DPS, go ahead.
4, 3, 2,
Yeah.
1. Destruction!
Get behind the pillars.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Second hero, please.
He keeps flopping his tail on me. It's disturbing.
Do you want, is that me?
I got it.
No, we're good.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
It's anybody.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And Shepard, you're next on AoE, and do it when I don't call out when to do it, so just in the order in which we do them.
Yeah. Just boss me tap, it's okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Destruction!
Behind the pillars.
Seats is down.
Destruction! 3, 2,
Get seats up.
1.
Oh, I don't know where he is. Where are you,
I
there,
got him.
Zeets?
I got him.
Sorry, I was in the back.
Destruction! 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rock pillow's not good.
Four, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1. Destruction!
Behind pillars.
Shaking. Tracking.
4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 3, 2.
Let me know if you need mine
1.
too.
Destruction!
Behind the pillar. 4%.
You can use yours as you wish. Anytime now.
Let's go now.
He's almost dead.
Nice.
Oh,
Congrats,
I
Shepard.
thought the bowling ball was gonna come out. I saw that arrow.
Thank you.
All right, let's do a loot trade if anybody has one.
Look at that go.
Yep, link it directly to raid chat if you have something to trade.
I sealed each level of this temple so that no invader.
We have a mail
As
belt.
soon as I find it.
Belt of the Screaming Slag. Mail belt with a socket.
Another way to breach its dark heart.
Anybody else on the belt of Screaming Slag? Yep, we got 25 and a 67 Aqua's currently in the lead.
Opened with one of the pillars of creation.
Formir's got an 18.
Demons will stop at nothing.
Shepard's got a 16.
High rolls.
Huh.
All right. I think if there are no more rolls, then it goes to Aqua.
Congrats.
Should kill Jaden infuse that husk with the Dark Titan's power. I do not know whether.
Okay, next up is Icon of Perverse Animation. It's a life artifact relic, item level 900.
No time to lose. Heroes, the paths are open. Use the pillars of creation to bypass.
Wait, for the
Icon of Perverse Animation is the next one.
It's an artifact relic.
Life artifact relic, item level 900. Alright. If there are no more rolls, Mirma's got it with a 97. You can pick that up from Tappuccino. Next up, we have Pain Singed Arm Guards. They are male arms, Warforged at 905, crit haste. Shepherd with a big 96 takes the lead. Anyone else? Lots of rolls on that one, but Shepherd holds position and wins it with a 96. You can.
Thank you.
Your channel.
Congrats.
Who do I trade?
You can pick that up from Sky Chaser.
Okay.
No, you can't. I fell down the hole. I can't.
Oh,
Well, when you catch
oh, wait,
up to Sky
I
Chaser.
got up. I made it. Okay.
Sorry about that, everybody.
All right, next up is the Cloak of Stifling Brimstone. It's a 900 back piece, haste mastery. Mommy's got an 18.
What's up?
Zeetz with 34 takes the lead. Fafford low balls with the 26.
No, my wife's lower than me.
Well, yeah, but you know, you lowballed the high roll. Like,
What are we
right,
doing
it's
on
the
cloak?
Cloak of Stifling Brimstone. Yep, and oh, Chugal takes the lead with a 59.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry I'm late.
Ah, you're good.
Oh, Rike Suave takes the lead with an 84.
Your wife beat your roll.
All right, so
she's
I
gonna
think
turn around and give it to me because I just bought her Reese's peanut butter cups.
yeah, Rike wins it, and you can pick that up from Mortimer. So pick that piece, the cloak from Mortimer, and that's it. That's it for the gear.
All right. Next
Everyone
boss.
down the hole.
Aren't we
No, we're
doing
not-
Demonic Inquisition?
Oh, we're going down the
Going
hole.
down instead of?
Wait, we go down the hole now?
No, we
Or
go
we
to
go
demonic.
up?
Demonic's up on top of the stairs.
That's
Oh,
the
he's
way
on
that
top of the stairs.
Alabar does
Okay,
it.
we're doing that one first. My bad. I thought
He
we
just
went down
wanted
the
to
hole
skip
right
it.
afterwards.
No, that's the third boss.
Oh, okay.
We could use some flares from some hunters.
That's
Yeah, as soon as
because you
I
can
get up to the
detect
top of the stairs, I have short legs.
It's just an excuse.
Because it's in the hallway, not up the stairs.
Wrong one.
Is Rez? No, that's not the. We gotta get to Warlord Darja
Yep,
Slain.
there's one. Don't touch it.
Oh, I just realized we don't have pally buffs up.
I have my buff.
Do we need? That was the only flare we needed.
Yeah, it's just coming up that those stairs.
Thank you.
The pally's like the marine.
It sounded like you were playing Centipede for a second there.
Oh, I don't like that curse because it makes me want to cleanse everyone.
How is being blamed for again?
Not taking a shower, I think.
Well, this is really hot armor.
I have the whispering me telling me my pet is growling when it's somebody else's pet.
Whose pet is growling?
I didn't see it.
Phosphor?
Oh,
we got a
Formir?
pet named Phosphor.
Oh.
Saying Phosphor's using growl.
I don't know.
Hunters, check your growl. I'm sure it's not on.
Grr.
And keep
Okay.
that growl in check, people.
Alright, so this one,
How generous.
we've decided that it's not as hard as we thought it was. Or that we made it last time. So, you're going to get a bar and an extraction button. When your bar gets to 3/4 of the way full, you hit your extraction button, and you will go into, I'm going to call them Alpha and Bravo, because I can't remember their names, but there's 1A and 1B. You'll go onto the back of B, and you'll go in that little cage he's got, and you're going to be in another room where there's a tiny little mini boss in there, okay? It's nothing to worry about. He doesn't do a lot of damage. It's not a big deal. But as you damage him, he drops little round globes, balls for tap. And
thank you.
You're welcome. And those are what you got to pick up to get your bar back down to 0. The little swirlies on the ground, they don't do a lot of damage either. It's just a tiny ticking damage. So don't worry too much about that, especially in normal. So get in, pick up as many balls as you can, do some damage, and then come back out and attack one of the bosses. Now, each boss has a you cannot hit me phase. Okay? When Alpha, the cannot hit me phase, comes out, he spins around really fast in a big circle and does a lot of damage. Stay away. You cannot shoot him when he's spinning. So then you want to shoot Bravo. They have a shared health pool. When Bravo comes up that you can't hit me, there's like a flame circle that goes around him. And of course, DBM should, how's that go, Joe Booey? I had that in the podcast. How does it go?
Which one?
When you can't shoot at him?
Oh.
There we go. Thank you. That's our technical audio advisor there.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple thing. Basically, when Beliak is about to do his, you can't shoot him thing, switch to Atragan, and then just keep an eye on when Beliak's done casting his "Don't Shoot Me" spell. And as soon as he's done, switch back to Beliak, and then that way you can always be DPSing.
Well, not only that, but Beliak Bravo is the one that you have to interrupt. And I don't remember the spell. What's the name of the spell, anybody?
I don't
It comes up on DBM saying you have to interrupt it.
Yeah, DBM shouts at you to interrupt it. But
we got lots of healers and...
We had 100% interrupt, so...
What's it called?
Pangs of guilt.
Pangs of guilt, yes. Thank you. Alright, so that one has to be interrupted. Other than that, that's it. Or did I miss anything?
No, that's it. Yeah, this is purely single target. Although they share a health pool, you can only hit really one of them at a time to do damage.
Yeah, recommendation, stay on Bravo until he does his, you can't shoot at me, and then switch to Alpha.
Isn't this the one that you get a debuff occasionally, and you should run to the side, and if you want it dispelled, either you get it dispelled or go into the other room.
Yeah, you can go into the other room too, and then just quickly grab a couple of the balls and come right back out if you need to get rid of that.
Yeah, if you get it, you can hit your extraction button and go right inside, and it takes it away.
Yep.
All right. Any questions? Rainbow generators?
I got my marmot.
Got to do our, what's it called, Durag?
Care Bear Stare.
Care Bear Stare, that's it. Yeah, I promise I will not step to the left.
Yeah, because left in here is, where around that X, we're going to be kiting some real nasty damage. You don't want to be there.
Oh,
you seem to be stepping a lot to the left there, Pepper.
Well, I didn't want to cross the stream with somebody, but...
So you cross the stream with me? Yeah, I see how it is.
Yeah, all of your molecules might get exploded.
Yeah. All right. Full timer.
Yeah, 1 second.
Waiting for
Okay,
Mr.
go
Stapler
ahead.
to hop out.
Again, we're gonna hero at the start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Lower line needs dispelled.
You've done these fights, Shepard?
I am a tank usually.
Beware.
It's just opposite being out here. That's all I want.
Dispel's
In front.
Why is there
Which, A?
Hold on, don't stand in front of him.
Beware.
Going in.
Dispel morning.
Dispel Ricky.
Beware.
Tracking.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My darn weak doors.
I died inside.
Go ahead and go in.
My thing, I can't tell how much stuff I have.
When a healer comes inside,
Beware.
Andrew, you can go in.
Yeah, get Joe Buoy up when you go inside.
Thank you. Actually,
Do you have the
For
bar
now.
from DBM on your right hand side of your screen? It shows the number.
nope. I'm good right now.
I'll let you know if you get too high.
Beware.
Thank you.
3,
Spell Faffard.
2, 1.
had no healers come inside.
Use your OE, AOE. Shepard.
He's in bone top.
4, 3,
Johnny, will you get Joe Buoy up?
1. Beware.
That's where I am.
It might kick him out, so it might not have to be in.
Alright, I'm
Or someone got him.
Please.
Thank you, Emma.
My bars are... Stop.
Dispel Molly.
Dispel Moana.
Ouch.
Coming out.
Going in.
Beware.
I'm out, Andrew.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Spell Sky.
I just screwed up. Put my dots on the boss that gives you
Tricky.
4,
torment
3,
when you damage him.
2, 1. Beware.
Second hero, please.
Beware.
No.
Going in.
And dead.
Can we get
join?
Joe up?
Tap up.
If I get up now, I have a feeling I'm going to be right in fire. Nope, I'm good, okay.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Using my hammer.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dispel Aqua, please.
Coming out.
Beware.
Pushed Alpha.
Got him.
Beware. 3, 2, 1.
I think we all feel that way from time to time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Sky.
Spell Ricky.
Pushed him. Alpha.
Beware. Coming out.
Dispel Alpha, please. Going in.
Tracking.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Lorelei?
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Come out.
Shepard, go ahead, go.
Pushed Alpha.
Beware.
Burn him down.
6%.
4, 3,
Push the
2,
go
1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
I had to go in.
Kill him hard. There we go. You were in berserk.
Yep. He killed me right at berserk.
Master Resin Company.
Forged ancient wonders and shaped the earth itself. Today,
Is this the one with the tier piece?
Yeah, this has a tier piece.
crush us all.
More
Another
worthless
chunk.
gear and artifact power. Yay!
Golden artifact power.
Does anybody know of an add-on that can move those bars that they put in your window? It always ends up on everybody's
Yeah, I have
health.
move anything will let you move anything.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
a pain in the butt unless they've updated it, but move anything.
Okay. I'm gonna have to do that because it always goes on everybody's health bars.
I need to reload.
Alright, so any loot up for
Yep.
trade?
Let's do loot trades before we go down.
I'm reloading, so can you tell me what's up if there's anything useful for me?
So far nothing's posted. But
I'm gonna put a piece down in the main room.
I can't believe we had so much stuff the first time.
I'm back.
Feast is down.
Where? Downstairs?
In the main room.
In the main room.
With the first boss.
There was an arcane artifact relic. Did you see it, Tap?
No,
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
use
it's
it.
It'd be
arcane.
off spec.
But thank you.
Alright, so we had one roll on it for... That was
4
what,
is
Jordan?
rolling.
Yeah, Jordan got a 78. 4 got a 70. I got a 97.
ooh, 97%
Thank you, Mommy.
lead. There,
Okay.
by the way, I do have a 900 variant of that also that's going to be up for roll.
So the first one goes to 900, and the second one, the first one goes to
The
905.
first one
second
goes, yeah.
The first top roll gets the 905. Second roll gets the 900. So if there are no more rolls, then Faffard gets the 905, and the 900 goes to Dorn.
What were we rolling? Congrats, guys.
Yeah, relic.
The inexorable truth serum.
Oh, okay.
All right, Sky. Oh, thank you. I was just
So
looking for
Dorn, where I don't know where you're at, Dorn.
Oh shoot, that didn't. Sorry.
Dorn, did you go down?
I can't do it.
I haven't gone down yet, no.
Okay.
It came from
Hold
my
on, let me
bonus
down there.
roll. I thought
I'm
it
just
came
down.
from
I'm down at the first
loot.
flight of
Hold
stairs.
on. She can't trade the first one.
I thought it came from my loot. It came from the bonus roll.
Okay, so then Fafford,
So
you need to
yours-
trade with me.
Yeah, let me look and make sure that it's
I'm so
still an
sorry.
upgrade. Yeah, it's 5 levels, so that's good. All right, and you're down below, Joe Boy.
I'm on the first flight of stairs on the way
shit.
down.
I was just.
So just right down. Where are you at?
I just came back up. I jumped up.
seats. Oh, you're right over there. Okay, I see.
I got seats.
Seats. What happened?
I'm by the food.
Well, I was following other people, and they died, and I died.
We inadvertently pulled something.
It was only 111s.
I did a
Well, I'll kill one or two at a time.
I'm resing you, darling.
Thank you,
Should
sir.
we run back? Run out of the way.
No problem. Oh, Pistol's got his 2-set bonus. Is that right?
Yep.
Congrats.
I have yet to get a single piece of tier gear from this raid so far.
Yeah, I've got one piece.
I haven't gotten anything, but I've only raided. This is only my second night here.
So just the way things worked out, I put my pants back on, the ones that gives me the extra Avenger Shield damage, which combines with the 2-piece bonuses. I have a 30% chance cooldown on my shield.
So more
broken,
threat gen.
more and more broken.
Come on, folks. The kids
Okay,
down here
my
got
self
themselves in
heals
some
are
trouble.
ridiculous.
Why
now.
are we polling without
Mommy made friends.
Mommy, you know
more
you
people
shouldn't
were
make
making
friends with strangers.
She didn't do it on purpose. She
Oh,
thought
yes,
that
she did.
Stranger danger.
she stomped into the water and didn't realize they were bad guys.
It's okay.
That's
I got
okay.
to practice
You're
my,
innocent. You don't know. You'll
Charity,
learn.
you're too nice.
Got to practice my extra shield work.
My
Mommy
wife
does that. Well,
she's-
she doesn't do it on purpose. You're right.
She's
But she
married
does make
to
friends.
the hunter.
She's-
I guessed
yeah,
first, that's only
Not my
fair.
friend.
And she has a throwing candy defense that really doesn't need much help.
I call it perfume. Things just gravitate to me.
I like that.
Yeah, we
have
call her
a
mom.
heavy aroma for some reason.
We call her
Things just
mom.
attack me.
Yeah, Mom the mob magnet.
You know what? You're gonna be ducking here in a minute if you're not careful.
What do you got? What do you got tonight? I might be hungry.
Rolos.
Now,
I
you know-
no.
Now, Mommy, I usually don't agree with Cal, but this time I think I kind of have to. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
But
Super
don't worry,
shield
Cal.
attack.
Don't get used to it.
Hey. Thursday was Thursday? What's today? Friday?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Thursday was our 21st.
Anniversary.
Yeehaw.
So you guys have been married long enough to drink now?
Oh no.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, it was just
on my honeymoon.
it was kind of like our wedding when she said, "I want to go here for dinner." And I went, "Okay, honey."
Because drinking a lot is how Johnnies are made.
Yeah, right.
So now you guys have to take doubles when you drink.
See,
So,
I
I
wanted
haven't
it to
done
be
this
on the
fight.
4th. So when the fireworks went off, I'd go, I think I'm forgetting something. But the preacher wouldn't do it on the 4th. So we had to have it on the 29th.
Ours is on the 11th, and it's 5 years.
Nice.
11th of August, not July.
Shh, he didn't know.
Anybody can open lockboxes?
Don't have a rogue, I don't think, unless we got keys.
jewel crafter.
Niobe can when he switches to his rogue.
Rogue that I could pop boxes after.
Actually, I'm a
Yeah,
jewel
Mara
cracker. Might be able to make
can, but...
Oh.
Alright, so explanation?
Okay, which one are we on? This is this is hard.
Hard to tan.
Oh, this one's pretty much a walk in the park.
Kind of want to call him Marzipan for some reason.
Marzipan. Yeah,
Hey,
we went through this one pretty easy. Big thing here is ad management. This is a pretty straightforward tanking fight. Just tank and spank.
Range stick to the walls, for the most part.
Yeah, there's a mechanic that you have to run to the outside with and drop. It's from one of the Murlocs, the bigger one. I can't think of which one that is. Tide something.
Yeah, he puts a debuff on you. That's called. Hold on.
Basically, it's
drenching slow or drenched, right?
Drench, yeah, drench.
I thought it was
That's the one.
Aqueous Burst.
Do I just put it in the? Okay.
Yeah, I think Oculus Burst is the one that you can't dispel and everything.
Yeah,
That's the one that drops the pool.
Yeah, the Aqueous Burst is the one that drops the pool that you need to put on the edge of the room.
That's on the edge of the room, and I think that's later on in the fight. I don't think. Well, it might. I don't remember.
It happens throughout the fight.
Yeah.
In
This one's
fact,
pretty
every
easy,
phase.
guys. Yeah.
Yep.
This one's pretty much stay out of stuff, move your stuff to the outside, kill the ads.
So rating 101.
Yeah, if you get basically the Aqueous Burst looks just like a ring around your tune, and if you're not sure if it's on you, just move a little bit. If the ring moves with you, take it to the wall.
Yep.
It's like a light blue colored ring, if I recall.
So this is typical Max Dirt Nap 101.
Sure.
Well, let's hope not, Max.
Reduce his health to 0 while keeping yours above 0.
That's right.
So I told Mac from the Goblin Podcast that Dex should be they're coming up on their 1-year anniversary podcast, and that he should just come raid with us during his podcast.
Well, he was actually leveling his hunter last night, and I fell asleep. I saw a text from him this morning. He wanted me to help him level, so I was slacking last night.
Did he say anything about the podcast? Did he listen to ours? Because
I
put on there that.
He actually said it. Yeah, he would be willing to to have everyone.
We have a poll.
Wow.
That was my fault.
That was definitely the hunter.
That was me.
I see a dead pet.
Well, I have first hit auto shot from Faffard.
Yes, it was me.
Beware.
Yeah, I saw him.
I was standing right next to him. I saw him cock his gun. I was like, oh god, no.
Alright, now when he turns like a glow, he's gonna draw into circles from the outside wall. Everybody needs to kind of get away from him while he's.
Yeah, Aqueous Burst.
Beware.
The one you want to put to the outside.
You need to stack up.
For which one?
With tanks, just.
Unless you got a puddle to stack up with the tank.
Yeah, because what he does is.
Draw it.
So the circle is the part you have to take out that leaves that spot.
Yes.
Yes.
Throwing
It's about ads.
Beware.
Tracking.
Hemming as well.
Just do a slight block rotation for this.
What?
Should we just do a slight block rotation, like going from 6 to 7?
4.
I'm just gonna move slightly out of the funnels if they drop more melee.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Yeah, so you're saying some vacation.
Beware. 2, 1.
Never mind, I'll just get hit by this guy and do my job.
That's alright. People don't usually laugh at my jokes, even even when I'm not drinking, so.
Ooh, Helen Holidays. Drinking.
I'm still on vacation.
Dryer.
I've got an ad on me. I'm bringing it to you guys.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Puddles.
Yeah, if you get driven assault, that's just the ad coming. Kind of around the room.
Beware.
Drink.
Oh my god, I'm stuck in all this green crap. BPOs.
We got you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's slow to 50%.
Well, it's that annoying.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Second hero.
Very
Walk living in this is awful.
Beware. 2, 1.
So does that always get pulled in the same direction?
Always hit him.
Go ahead and take it back.
Okay.
You were well.
We don't want to be stacked when he's blue, right?
No.
No, you can spread out now.
So we just want to be stacked
When he's not blue, and then take your stuff to the wall. If you get the circle on you, otherwise you. When he's not blue, stack in front of him.
Beware.
Do we have any AoE heals?
5 seconds.
CD.
Stack in front of him.
Yeah, I'm giving.
I'm Trek. I just came up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, actually it's on my TV. But it's in the other room, I can get it back. Near it.
Beware. 2, 1.
Ow, he was trying to kill me.
Oh, do you know which
dead.
one it is?
I live.
This is a
No,
tier
it's
boss,
just
by
the
the way.
song. Most likely the first one with that music.
I think it's the third, the one with the little kid. Gets
More
in
artifact power.
There by
Yay.
himself.
Nice.
Yeah, you're not the only one, dude. I have yet to have a bonus roll.
Yeah, it
on
was
these
just the
bosses'
theme
work.
music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never mind. Yeah, you upgrade with.
Alright, so loot before we leave the room, you know, for trades and stuff, just if anybody's got a piece of loot to trade.
Yep,
I think people are going the wrong way. You need to jump down.
And that was a no death. Nobody died on that boss, right?
Nope.
That's
Just
awesome.
run away till everyone's down there with you, though.
No, please. There are Murlocs. Oh god, no. There are Murlocs. Oh god.
Save him. Let's save him.
Just let him die.
Right.
Just let him die.
Alright.
Sounds like a Murloc.
Yeah, right.
Not like this! Not to the buried.
Well, we'll come in 5, but it doesn't mean we're gonna save them.
Yeah,
That was not the
close
best
enough.
rescue mission ever.
Well, we didn't die on the box. We lost the mob.
Well, we'll get used to that too.
4.5 we died.
We're on to
Oh, well, the
Everyone
trap
off the cliff.
on the way to
I
the
don't want to kill
prisoners.
someone with Tap of Frost.
Oh, no.
That's what we like to call bronzing.
Bronze beard.
Hey, I did that yesterday. I look very nice.
There's a more Easter egg up here on the wall.
Milana is the target.
Yep.
Oh, that was
Wow. Dead Milana.
What is this? There's no
That's
gold
Gul'dan.
and ghosts over here. Oh, how quickly
That
we
is
turned
a
on each
ghost
other.
throwback to Warcraft 3.
So I got a question.
Okay, so was there a piece of loot that anybody wanted to trade, or no?
I was looking at that if anyone got a ring that had a little bit more mastery or even a
socket. I got a 900 ring with haste and mastery.
Yeah, link it if you want to trade it.
Yeah, just link it. Alright. So we have a ring up. It's a 900 ring with haste and mastery scaled band of servitude. Looks like we have 3 of those. So it'll go to the top 3 rolls then, once we get done with this trash pull.
I'll take Murloc while the trash on the way to the I hate that trash.
Okay, no more trash for a moment while we finish the trading.
Yeah, we gotta figure out who won.
Okay, so we'll assume there are no more rolls, or any more rolls? No? Alright. Then it looks like Spiffy gets the first one. Pick yours up from all taken. The next one would be Faffard. And Faffard gets yours from Chugal. And then the next one is a 62 from Epistle. Pick yours up from Polat. When you completed trades, let us know so we can keep going.
Spiff's good.
I give you mine to Fafford.
If we had 5 or 6 more, I might have gotten one.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm good.
All good.
At least you
You
made
know,
the top 10.
that just could be the ring we can't give away in 2 weeks.
Oh, that's what it's gonna be.
What's that?
Yep, I hear you. I still have an 865 ring.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, that's the one for the healing spec that I got.
Oh, the rarity killers right beside us here.
Farm some nether swords.
Oh, we pulled them.
Yeah, nether swords and buy some relinquished tokens.
Ah, I've tried that.
Really? You can't get a better one?
I have better rings, but they're not better for healing.
Oh,
Okay,
you're
that
just not
looks like
getting the right
something we should
stats.
face
Huh?
when we
Yeah, the stats, yeah.
What stats do you need?
Haste and mastery.
Those ones.
The one that just dropped.
Don't worry, Cap. Your day is coming on that old 5 ring.
Oh yeah.
I'm just hoping that all this bad luck means I'm getting a certain blender here
7.4
soon.
I still have that 865 right. I mean, I've got legendary rings, but...
Oh, this is the world quest. Okay.
Oh, we're doing the world quest?
That's what this guy is.
I'm gonna ask about that.
It's right here. We just found it. Just now. Well, I just found it.
I don't know how we managed it, but both demon hunters died at the same time in the same spot.
Aww. How romantic.
We got 2 Naga laying on top of us.
And they keep trying to give you no, you died. It's like, no kidding.
Why am I dying? Okay.
Not dying. Dead.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta work on that tense there, Johnny.
Well, I noticed it when my purgatory kicked on, and then purgatory ended.
It's like, why am I dead?
Well, I was like at half health when the fight ended, and then all of a sudden I was at no health.
Alright, well, let's finish trash, get to the boss, take our 5er, because we're at the halfway mark.
Yep.
Food is here.
I'm gonna get my Oreos? What?
What's funny about that is my wife just walked in a minute ago and was like, hey, do we have a plan for dinner? And I'm like, I'm raiding. That's my plan for dinner.
There's a feast now.
He's eating
I'm jumping.
I don't like these guys.
No.
I don't either.
Is anybody not stunned?
And now they're all dead.
Oh, gosh.
Death to the jellies.
I love my GTFO, but it does get annoying.
Oh, that on that one?
Sometimes you just can't get out of it. Sorry.
Nope.
So did you say we're gonna kill her before the break?
No. We're going to just
pull?
Clear trash? No.
We didn't work
sounds disappointed.
I'm voice activated to the word pull, but only when a couple people say it.
That's right.
Oh,
okay.
good,
so
I have time to go get it.
We're on our 5-minute break here now.
I'm going to start it now.
But my fridge is like 2 feet away.
Look, that means you have lots of time to come back and drink whatever it is you take out of it.
Well, I'm getting rid of my iced tea and then
right
going
back.
for a nice cool one.
Do I have time to make a strawberry daiquiri?
If you hurry, yeah.
My wife goes, no.
If you got a premix.
I've got some pina colada stuff, but I'm already drinking beer, so I don't need pina colada.
I had coffee. That's good enough.
What about getting caught in the rain?
I like her. She's gonna fit right in. It only took forever to get you in.
Oh my gosh, it was like the worst timing, Fafford. I'm not even kidding.
I tell you, you know, we're actually, my wife and I were just talking about it. We're gonna give up on open raid because only 4 people sign up, and they haven't since OpenZerg or whoever it is, zerg.net.id. Since they bought it, it's gone downhill. I have talked to them every time we had an expansion. Well, I've talked to them every time they had an expansion because they don't put the newest raid up. So for the first 2 raids, I was on Nighthold saying it's Tomb of Sargeras, and then I put in a ticket, and then they finally changed it, so there's now unlisting Tomb of Sargeras, but there's still no icon to show Tomb of Sargeras.
I'm sure you can have people message you their real IDs. It's probably easier.
Yeah.
Where's the best place to get a Hunter Week ore?
A Hunter Week
I've
ore?
lost mine somehow. They're all gone.
Mine are all custom. But I started with mine from, I think it was Icy Veins that, no, it was the Elitist Jerk, I think is where I got mine to start with, and I modified them.
Okay, I got my quest.
So I drove my motorcycle down the street the other day, got it into 3rd gear, didn't crash into anything.
Whoa!
Woo!
And she took the training wheels off.
Took the training wheels off, yep. And I came back up, went through the yard, put it in the garage, and I'm like, my heart was beating so fast, I'm like, oh my god, I did it! It's so much nicer on the road than in the backyard.
Are you kidding? Of course it is.
Well, she crashed in the grass the first time.
It was like a week. I didn't crash, I dropped it.
Did you
I
sing?
kind of dropped it.
Did you
Got a
sing
nice
the motorcycle song?
Isn't dropping the same as crashing?
No, it's a big difference.
Oh, so crashing is while you're moving, and dropping is just you're standing still and the bike falls over.
Oh, yeah, so dropping your bike or laying your bike down, as it's called, is not a very pleasant experience.
Yeah, I was like trying to take a corner too sharp, and I was kind of like trying to push it, and I lost my balance, I guess. At least I know I could pick up 518 pounds off the ground.
Well, you know, and the thing about it, the thing that like gets a lot of people is that when you're moving on a motorcycle, the turning is actually kind of opposite of what you expect. You push on the side you want to turn that direction, rather than turning in that direction. And a lot of people make that mistake right at the beginning.
I haven't. They've been talking so much. I haven't had a chance to. I think I have. Yeah.
You know, we heard that because we've been talking so much.
Did you hear that? Okay. All right.
Yeah, we've been talking.
No, I was
so
waiting.
much
Mir just came in and asked me if I had done a sound check. I said everybody's been talking. I just had to reset my sound. You guys are hearing me, okay?
Yes, sir.
No.
Perfect.
Yeah, it does make a big difference pushing on the side you want. It is kind of counterintuitive, but that's how it works.
You know, once you get used to it, though, it becomes really natural.
Oh, yeah. Well, 4 weeks from today, I start my rider training course. So you hear all about it next. Well, actually, I won't be able to raid that Friday night, but Saturday night I'll be able to raid.
Yeah, I'm on call for jury duty, by the way, just to put this out there, until January. So every week on Friday, I have to call and find out the following week whether or not I'm going to be on jury duty or not.
Well,
So,
they punish those people who don't have neighbors out there, I guess.
well, yeah, there are not a lot of people in South Dakota, so those of us who get called to serve for 6 months straight. So, but yeah, so if I
you did say January. Holy crap!
Yeah, from here till January. So I'm on call for jury duty from here to December 31st. So
They do it out here for just 5 days.
yeah, here it's 6 months. But I'll let you guys know because I'll be able to call on a Friday and I'll know that I serve the following week. So I'll be able to give you advance notice if I am called to jury duty. But that doesn't necessarily mean I won't be able to make the raid. But we'll see. It all depends on what the case is and all that other stuff.
Just say you can't objectively make a decision based on the evidence, and they'll let you go.
No, that's not the way I roll. I personally feel it's my constitutional duty to my fellow Americans to serve on a jury and give them an honest and fair trial. So,
Thank you. Yes, that's what you should do.
And I can see you as head foreman there, Joe Bowie.
I tell you what, if I think the person's innocent, I'm not moving. That's the way it works.
Well,
if I look at the evidence,
you gotta be open because one thing could change it.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not saying that if I decide they're innocent. I'm saying if the evidence says they're innocent, then they're innocent, and I won't move regardless of whether the rest of the jury thinks they're guilty or not.
Yeah.
12 angry men.
And here, if you're impaneled on a jury, it's Monday through Thursday until noon. The only time you work, or you do anything on Friday is if you're actually going into deliberation.
Oh yeah, okay.
Or if you happen to be closer.
Yeah, every time I've ever been, called for jury duty in the past, it was back in Michigan, and in Michigan it's you serve for 1 day. And every time I had to call in on my 1 day, I'd never had to serve. So I've never actually gotten to serve on a jury, but I'm pretty sure that there's going to be something in the next 6 months that I'm going to be on there.
Your first day, and you had to sit in a waiting room until they released you.
Yep, this is for everybody back from break. That ready, Chuck?
And this is back.
I'm scared of jury duty because you never know what kind of case you're going to be in, and if you condemn the person to life in prison or whatever the case may be, they could come after you if they get out.
Well, they don't know your name; they'd have to find you. But I'm not too worried about that. But I just personally feel like jury duty is like one of the most important duties as a citizen, besides voting. So I take it pretty seriously.
I am ready. I just was typing.
Yeah, that's right. Epistle's not here either, Sky. I think she logged out or got booted.
I got called for grand jury duty, which is 6 months. If that's where you go through all of the evidence and whether to or not to indict the person to go to trial.
Right. Yeah, grand jury's for indictment.
And so the first day I went there, now I couldn't make the first day that we were supposed to show up. So not that day, but you go in, there's a bunch of people, and there was one of the days I couldn't make it. So I told the guy, well, there's one day I can't make it. I have someone with disabilities, and I don't have anybody to take care of them. And he crossed me right off, and I'm like, but I wanted to do it because I think that was kind of cool,
Oh crap! I need food and everything.
But they crossed me right off, and I wasn't able to do any of it.
Yeah, here it says they'll pay for my transportation, but I'm having a hard time finding a helicopter that'll take me from Spearfish to Deadwood.
I mean, not that it would be cool, but it would be I guess, very interesting.
If you buy me a helicopter,
civic
I'll
duty
fly
like
it.
that, you know, the grand jury.
But I thought grand jury you're on for a long, long time.
Yeah,
They're calling
6
it like
months.
every week.
It's like it's 6 months, but it's only like so many days a month, and you go through a bunch of cases, or 1 week, something like that. But it's for 6 months.
Yeah, see, mine is like every Friday I have to call a phone number and it tells me whether or not I'm serving the next week. And then if I am, then I just have to show up at the courthouse every day for the following week, and then they pay me to decide other people's fates.
Yeah, here if it's regular jury duty, you only go in like that day, and if you're called on for a jury, then depending on how long the case lasts, then you're on it. But it's not like you have to go every day until you're called. It's just that one day.
User entered your channel.
Oh, there's Sky. Awesome. She's back in.
I know the special questionnaire at the beginning, what type of trial it's going to be. Holy moly.
So, Sky, you got booted offline?
Yeah, it's
User on
entirely
your channel
possible.
timed out.
It's definitely possible, Lorelei, that I'll just get paid to sit there and be bored for a while. But,
All right, well, while we have
Take
this
my
lag
Kindle.
waiting on Sky, next weekend, Durag, me, and Mommy will not be here for raid. So you're going to need
Next
an
week?
off-tank next weekend. So Friday and Saturday, we got a family reunion in Idaho. And the hotel my wife booked us at doesn't have internet.
Ah.
What kind of hotel is that?
Wait.
Maybe she did it on purpose.
They don't make those anymore.
Whose family is it? Her family?
My family. It's one that doesn't want my credit card for a reservation. How's that for weird?
Yeah, right? They say, oh, no, we don't need your
That
credit
is
card.
the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Alright. So, on
Heather,
this
on
flight,
your bubble?
So,
this flight...
Oh,
there's-
hold on.
there's one- Oh, okay.
So, well, because we're still waiting on Sky. She went offline, but she tried to
Wasn't
come
she
back
here
on.
last week? Like she was here last week, wasn't she?
Probably.
She timed out.
Yeah, she
But
just
what
fell.
I was going to say, guys, is if you want, because Joe Bowie and you'll probably do the whole thing next week. We'll go ahead and figure on it, but you might want to get his battle tag and whisper him at the time of raid, because I don't think he has everybody's battle tag.
No, I don't. Hold on. I'm gonna post my battle tag in the raid channel for those that need to add me. Just a second.
And that way you can get invited if he forgets. And then Pistol gets to tank with somebody else.
Shepard, are you
Adonis has show
on
off
voice
tank.
chat? It'll just be a lot easier to say it on voice chat.
Say what?
Alright, so that's my battle tag. Yeah, well, we'll be missing one tank next week, Lorelei, but if necessary, I can tank next week as well, because I do have
Donna
a
said
tank.
she'd off tank.
Or Donna can do it. That's fine.
Everything else will be the same. You know, come to this team speak, use it, blah blah blah. Just we won't be here.
What's hilarious is how much my phone was just beeping from getting friend requests.
Oh, you're so popular, Joe.
All right. Sky was here, so let's go ahead and do a brief explanation. I was gonna let you do it, Joe Bowie.
Oh, okay. All right. So on this one, there's one basic thing that needs to take place in this fight, and that's that all the DPS should be focusing the boss and trying to use as much cleave damage as possible for the ads. There's going to be, and the reason why is because if we don't get enough DPS in the boss, then she'll end up going enraged, and then we'll be in a tough spot. So, all right, the next, there are three basic mechanics that we have to watch out for. The first is the big shark that goes across the room, and what that's going to look like is a big pool of little bubbly water that it's like kind of whitish, and it fills up like 90% of the room, but on two sides there's an open space, kind of like how we're positioned right now. There's a space about that big on one side or the other. get to the side where there are more people at, unless you're closer to the other side, and get over there and then just kind of hold on tight, because you just don't want to be in the center where the fish goes through, because you'll take a lot of damage. The next mechanic that we have to worry about is there are these lines of tornadoes that will move across the whole playing field. Those tornadoes are interrupted by the little pools of moss that the ads that we kill drop on the floor. So it's really important that we kill those ads, but it's also really important we focus the boss. So if the tornadoes are coming across the room, and you see them coming from the far side, and there's an ad that's still up and there's no moss on the ground, pick an ad and just start blasting the heck out of it until it drops, and make sure you're standing, you know, on the opposite side of the ad from the tornadoes. And when that, as soon as that drops, it'll eat up the tornadoes and we'll have a clear spot. We had that happen last week. So just try and position yourself between the moss and the tornadoes will get dissipated. They don't continue after the moss, they just go away. The third thing we have to watch out for is the big whale that comes in. He'll come in from a random position along the walls, and there are going to be these little pools of purple on the ground, and that's ink. All right, now when the whale comes out, he starts trying to suck everybody into himself. So what you want to do is pick up some ink. If you see it on the ground at that point, run through the pools of purple, and then run into, there's like a band of safe zone in front of the whale. So there's like a little circle right next to the whale, and another band that goes outside of that circle. Run into the band that's outside of that inner circle near the whale on the wall, and he'll suck the ink off of you. Once he's sucked 3 of the inks, he'll go away. So any players with high movement, you know, just grab some ink and get to that spot where he can suck the ink off of you and go away, and then he'll stop sucking everybody into him. Other than that, I can't think of any other like really key mechanics.
That's it.
So
do not go into that internal
don't
ring.
The beam.
Yeah, if you go into that if you go right up into the small circle next to the whale, he'll just swallow you, and then you're gone and you're dead. So so just grab it. Otherwise, try and avoid grabbing the ink. Like try not to step in the purple so that it's available when the whale comes up, so we can grab it and take it to the whale right away. So yeah, that's it.
Did you have that when the green stuff drops on the ground, get behind it when the tornadoes come out?
Yeah, we did. We covered the moss on the ground from the ads. Doesn't she do that arrow thing too?
Yeah, the hydro shot.
So one person.
She only does one in normal though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what you have to do with that is when the green arrow that goes between the boss and you, get as many people between the boss and you as you can between that circle or that green arrow.
Because it spreads the damage.
Yes.
So, and then that's basically it. So just your primary focus is the boss, but cleave to the ads around it as much as you can. But really pour the extra damage onto the boss and cleave off.
What was the tornado thing again? You have to go behind it?
No, the tornado, it'll be a wall of tornadoes that sweeps across the entire room. There's going to be moss that drops underneath every ad that we kill that stays up for a little while. And what it is when the tornadoes hit the moss that the ads drop, it goes away in that spot. So it's a lot like the rings with the circles back in Elisand, except for the tornado does not continue through it. It just goes away when it hits the moss. So just make sure the moss is positioned between you and the tornadoes, and you're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, just like Elisand Tap, you love it.
Oh yeah,
and you're so good at that mechanic, so you should be a champ on this one.
I think I have the most dies on that fight. So the ink stuff, if you end up having ink on after the guy goes away, does the ink come off?
Yeah, it'll drop off eventually. It's just a small dot on you.
Okay.
If you accidentally run through the ink, don't freak out. It's fine. But try not to run through the ink so that we have it for the whale when the whale comes, so we can feed him and he'll go away.
Gotcha.
All right, let's do a pull. Oh, get your flasks on. Faffard.
I got it.
No, I just.
It was less than 5 minutes, so.
That's cool.
We refresh the pally buffs.
5, 4, 3.
5, 4, nothing.
Like a pep.
Beware.
Get out of those little circles, by the way.
Yeah, that's
From
they
the-
just come up and go down.
Yeah, they're pretty obvious. That's get out of it.
In front of me.
Beware.
Here comes the first tornadoes. Coming from the right. You can run right through the mob. Just run right through the mob. There we go. Now the whale doesn't come until later in the fight. Like
Beware.
Oh crap.
I end up with the boss again.
I've got it.
No, the second time.
Beware. Oh, I think taunted back when I got the.
There comes the tornadoes.
We needed that down.
We have some.
Yeah, they're gonna be gone by the time it gets to it.
Beware.
I'm shocked. Shrinking.
Alright. We all survived.
Thank you.
Most likely.
Phase 2.
Right now we'll get the ink.
Watch the fish.
Yep, the fish will start coming now. And we'll start getting the ink blots.
Oh, I see the ink blots. It's that purple swirl there.
That's correct.
And when you see the white bubbles in the room, run to the outside edge. You get the green arrow above your head, that's that line. Get as many people in between you.
Second hero, please.
Destruction.
Here comes the shark.
Alright, move to the side.
Beware.
Ooh, he's big.
Alright, grab some
Whale.
ink.
Good job.
Alright, he's down. There's got
Destruction.
Wave.
Beware.
Whale.
Whoa, what killed me? Oh,
You got
You got
stuck
so
into
close to the whale.
You got stuck into the whale. Yeah.
Can we get her out?
I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. We've got 2 reses.
Tracking. How to avoid that?
Just run
don't
away
get
from it.
close to the whale. Run away.
Yeah, it's along the wall every time. Just kind of look
Beware.
where the direction it's sucking you and then avoid.
Oh, okay.
Like there it is right there. There's the whale. Grab some ink and take it to the outer circle. He's down.
She's at 45%.
There's an open mic.
Somebody
Sky
needs-
chaser.
Sky.
She's clicking like that.
Okay.
In the green line.
Sky chaser, your mic. Oh, she's gone now. No, she's not.
It's all good.
It's alright, we can figure out furiously she's working on it. Alright, to the side. The ads went one way and the boss went another.
I was closer to the other side.
Oh,
Pepper
cool.
didn't want to get hit with physical damage.
Alright, the whale should be next. Don't grab the ink yet. Don't grab the ink yet.
Oh goodness, I'm having troubles.
Have we hit her case?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Beware.
Yeah, we're facing tornadoes.
Should I clear
We
up
don't
some
throw
of these
that
inks?
down.
Take those hats.
We got one. Clear.
Oh, it's on the other side.
It was on the other side of. Oh, that sucks. Right, we got plenty of people still out.
Hey man, taunt. Thank you. That's what was killing me. I had the boss at the same time I had burned.
Yeah, except actually I taunt off as actually had the threat. But I didn't tell you that.
It didn't tell? Okay.
Do we have another message?
I used
2
it.
seconds. Get sucked. I just grabbed a thing I didn't mean to.
Up or down?
Down, shit.
Get mommy and tap up.
Doing trank.
Stop moving. Stop moving.
Destruction.
Crashing waves coming to the sides. Yep, just hold it together. ETS are hard, and we'll have this.
Just like that.
Woohoo!
Nice job, everybody.
Congrats, folks.
And Mac says again, I lived!
I got tear legs.
Me too.
Gold.
Oh, nothing again.
I got loot, but it's not to you.
I got a lot of artifact power.
God, a lot of artifact power.
It is.
Well, these tier legs have avoidance on them.
Nice.
Let's say we damage.
I can't equip my tier legs yet because it would break up my other set, and I don't have another one to go with my new set. But at least I have a piece of tier to go with another piece of tier that I might get sometime. Alright, so any gear that anybody got that they wish to trade, go ahead and link it to Raid Chat.
Oh, Donna, I know that phone number, 444-3234.
Sure. Hey, Sky, can you hear us right now?
Yep.
You were tapping furiously during that fight. We could hear your keyboard just going crazy. You had open mic for quite a while.
Oh, I'm so sorry. sorry.
That's okay. You weren't really talking, but we could just hear you furiously banging your keys.
All right, Shroud of Drowned Adherent.
Yeah, it with the socket, 900.
I just got the 905 version of that.
Alright, so we have a tie with 49 currently.
Make them do
Oh, Mommy beats it with a 56.
Ah.
So we don't need a roll off. Alright, anybody else?
The minimap looks crazy. There's like people all over the place.
Alright, then it goes to Mommy. You can pick that up from Mort.
I appear to be alive.
Oh, we went up the stairs.
An age has passed since I last walked these halls. I did what needed to be done.
Yeah, we kind of feared you were, Sky.
Great cost. Be on your guard.
But we could hear you tapping away on your keyboard.
I was trying just in case it was working and I wasn't able to see it. And my latency.
Did you figure it out,
world
Mark?
latency went up to 3,000.
That chest
Alright.
is up for rolls.
Next up is a leather chest piece. It's got crit and versatility, the hide of the abyssal behemoth. Anybody for the hide of the abyssal behemoth? Leather chest piece, 900.
Oh, let me look at the stat.
Crit versatility.
I haven't won them yet, so they don't need to be washed.
They're not used.
Sister's next, right?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm going the right way.
Okay.
Well, if you see
I guess
Mortimer on wandering around.
I think he
Alright.
figured it out.
So there's no
We did
rolls
both.
on that.
Epigraph showed up and all the ads pulled.
These ads suck.
Yeah, just killed me.
On the
probably
right
easy to deal
side,
with.
there's food at the top of the stairs.
Oh, I want some of that.
Once we kill this head, we'll move on to the rest of the stuff.
Nobody told this actually.
Well, I can't eat yet.
Damon went over and triggered a trap too.
Well, when you get feared, you go where you go.
Oh, I didn't know you got feared.
Using a cooldown.
I've been turned into a cow.
Can I go?
Can I go home now?
You get that circle around you, you need to get away, otherwise you polymorph everybody.
I loved that in the Warcraft movie when he did the sheep.
Oh my god, I'm in like I don't know where I am.
If you die,
just couldn't stay alive.
I think I
wouldn't
fell
recommend
off.
rezzing right away. Just if you die, stay dead.
Yeah.
I fell off. I'm like going through the air. Sky, and I see I see like constellations. Oh my god!
I thought you were gonna say I see satellites.
Whoa! I'm not even on the planet anymore.
Lost the planet.
So, Tap, what's the drink tonight?
I want to know what she's smoking.
I don't know where I
jump
am.
off the edge.
I've heard about this actually.
You be the first to Argus?
I'm falling and falling and falling and.
Are we just releasing?
Yeah,
they're still
yes.
triggered, so don't.
Well, no, they've gone back. At least the Umbral Archers have.
Yeah, someone's being chased by a Guardian Sentry though.
Yeah.
Oh, are they?
Whoa!
Okay.
Then I just dropped like a rock.
Oh, Milana is apparently dying somewhere.
Can I release?
Okay.
Just wait.
Wait. He's running back. He seems to be resetting.
Yep.
Can I
He's
go this way, or
he's
do I
back.
have
Okay,
to-
now you
okay,
can
I think
release.
we have to go down the hole.
Yep. Release now is fine.
Boy, I'm glad I ended
All right.
up back
Before
in
we
the
run
world.
back, let's stop and finish this.
Yeah.
one.
Let's do the loot right here. Don't
Don't,
run.
don't go down.
Down up top here.
Just stay right here. All right.
Were we done rolling the last
Hey,
piece?
that's got me in
No,
trouble
we didn't
in
even
the
get
first
to
place.
link the
Trying
last
to eat.
piece. The height of the abyssal behemoth nobody rolled on. It was the leather chest piece for 900. Nobody wanted it apparently. So
yeah.
All right. Next up.
I just got it actually.
All right. So next up is the calcified barnacle. There's 900 iron artifact relic.
Should I roll on it or just stay with what I got?
I put a hammer
Well, you
up
got
here.
one. If you don't,
Just stay with what you got.
Yeah. Okay. So, you were asking him for placing.
Oh, wait a minute. For single target. Wait a minute. Because if we're doing a single target here, 53.
Hello.
Both of those are AOE based. They're not doing you any good for single target. I would go with the calcified barnacle. So yeah, rolling them.
Okay.
As long as you roll 186, you're fine. Thank you.
You lost your mic.
All right. So currently, Fafford has the lead on that one. And with no more rolls, I say it goes to Fafford. So pick that up from your son.
Yeah, I'm headed to the next boss. So.
From who?
Johnny, why don't you follow directions?
Because he doesn't listen.
I was following the group that went down.
We said
already.
Here, you know, it was like easy. You just had to not press any buttons.
And
Now
look,
you
there they
know,
go.
Joe Bowie, now you know my pain.
I do.
I've got it for you.
I have 4 children. I already knew.
There's a repair hammer over here, by the way, guys. I don't know.
There's
You probably already went down the hole.
Do we go down the hole?
If you didn't already go down the hole,
I don't know.
there's a
Last
repair
time I
hammer over
jumped, I ended up falling off the world.
What's that, Dorn? Is there a shortcut?
Where we came back up,
When we
I
died?
put a repair hammer up here, but everybody already left.
Oh.
No,
All right.
where?
Well, I don't need the repairs.
Where
yet.
is,
I'm good.
I could use it. Where is
It's
it?
by
It's
the
up at the
face
top.
where you first came in.
I've only had 101.
I don't see it. Am I in the right place? Oh,
I'm
there.
jumping.
Thank you.
All right. So this is a long run down.
Thank you for the repair hammer.
Let's stay at the top of the stairs just to be careful.
Don't follow me. I don't know where I'm going.
You are being very helpful, Unholy. Just stand.
Bronzebeard is still dead or died again.
No, he's still dead.
I assume he's just waiting for us to get back there and to res him because he's eating truffles or something right now.
Or watching a YouTube video.
Yeah, YouTube video, a donut.
Hey,
Oh,
while we're on
curry.
that note, did you actually hear that our national donut store, Tim Hortons, has introduced for Canada Day, which is tomorrow for us, a poutine donut?
Hey,
Oh my God, I
yeah,
almost-
I did see that. I did see that actually.
Oh, here I was following my wife thinking she knows where she's going.
No, don't jump down.
We don't want to jump down?
No, because it's
I
just to
did.
the left.
Where are we
Oh.
going?
Because
We
now
gotta
you
go
gotta
back
go
up the
all
stairs.
the way up the stairs again.
Yeah, most of us jumped down.
Who am I following, anyways? Who's leading
Not
me in this
Don't
who's
follow
chase?
I followed Joe Bowie.
Yeah, the guy chaser was running right behind me, and I jumped down because that's the way I needed to go to get there. I didn't know we could turn
Alright.
back
Yeah,
there.
you turn to the left and you go around to the side and the door's right there.
Oh, well, you know, we're still learning this zone, so next time.
Okay.
See, the one time you want to step to the left.
No, I'm good at stepping to the left. I actually have a button for it.
It doesn't involve hitting right click.
Yeah, no, it doesn't involve my mouse at all.
And so you know, the poutine donut actually was introduced in the U.S., but not in Canada.
Yeah, so so the poutine donut. I mean, is cheese curd? Is it beef? Do you get beef gravy on it?
But the point is, no Canadian in their right mind would ever buy one. So Tim Hortons didn't release it here.
Thank you.
Is it still a sweet donut or is it a
Yeah.
savory donut?
But
well,
I
then,
know why. Try and find you Zeeks.
because Americans eat deep fried butter. I mean,
Keep coming
there's
down that
something
tunnel,
wrong with us.
Exactly. I mean, Dunkin' Donuts has the
Okay, I see a blue
hamburger
person.
with the
Yeah, that's
donuts for buns. So
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm not. No, I like a little sweet and savory, mix up every now and again. But no, I'll have my poutine with potatoes. Thank you.
Well,
if I want to get fancy with it, I'll go poutine with rutabaga and potatoes.
Well, years ago,
poutine.
Oh, we've had it.
Okay, stay to the left over here. Don't jump down.
I think we've had enough of Putin, to be honest.
I've never tried it and I have no interest whatsoever.
Oh, poutine is
play on
fantastic.
words there, Joe Booey.
How don't we have a warlock out of 26 people?
He's not here tonight.
He's
We
absent.
only have one, so.
Yeah,
we have no
one.
rogues?
No, we haven't had a rogue in years, man.
Up here, darling.
Years,
Okay.
literally.
Alright, I gotta...
In fact, my rogue hasn't
I
even...
found him.
He's my last
you.
of my 12 tunes to level up, actually. I have a rogue. I'm gonna probably finish leveling him up tonight. After we get done, I'm gonna...
Did I hear pull?
Yeah, you can pull.
No.
What are you pulling?
You're
The
like
Trash? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the trash.
I gotta text something to my wife, so...
Hang on. Pull the or not. This is gonna be another face pull. We're gonna get the...
We're gonna do it, Johnny.
Name mob here in a sec.
We're awesome. Like that.
run out, Art.
I've tried to pull that grip by itself, and every time I do, he jumps onto the mobs and pulls them too, so...
Okay.
Yeah, it sucks. You're just eventually gonna get him, so you're better off getting these for a minute before he comes over.
Because I polymorphed that.
Tranking.
I just polymorphed, or I just ice blocked that polymorph bomb. That was awesome.
Tranking and running. Wow, stuff hits hard.
Stop.
My name for everything I don't know the name of.
Dempty.
The things.
That was, I gotta admit, that was pretty good. Quick thing. Mages, or Mortimer, I guess. If you get the polymorph debuff on you, you can ice block it and go to polymorph. Or polymorph anybody else.
This pink stuff is very pretty.
That was much better handled.
Not when you're dying.
He just reset.
No, not when you're dying in it, but from the outside of it, it looks really pretty.
Alright.
We did not kill him. He just disappeared.
No, well, are you sure?
He still had like 15% health.
He disappeared from my
back here.
thing.
Up on the stairs.
Oh no, he's dead. What the? Okay, that was weird. I must have lagged or something.
He was on the floor dead in my screen.
Why's everybody going up there?
He just disappeared on mine.
Everybody keeps going up there.
above. Because us hunters and stuff can shoot from up there.
I thought everybody was into reading.
Reading is good. Reading is fun.
I heard it was fundamental. Whoop, I'm dead.
Yeah, that was a program that they had when I was a kid. Do they still have that? The RIP program?
I don't know. I haven't heard of it around here.
Well, when I was a kid, there was a program called...
Yeah, I remember that.
There was a thing called RIF, which was reading is fun, and as a grade schooler, they would take us to, like the cafeteria where there was books set out all along on all the tables, and all the kids were allowed to choose one book that they could just have.
Yeah,
and
because of bookmobile.
It wasn't reading
no,
is
this
fun,
was
it was
just
reading is
keep it.
fundamental.
Yeah,
No, that's called the book fair where they try to get the parents to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we didn't have to pay for it. They were just free. We could pick one book. One year I got an awesome, Calvin and Hobbes book. Another year I got a Garfield book.
Bronze, these deaths aren't doing much for your DPS.
Well, his DPS has been a little bit tarnished tonight anyway.
Yeah, he's doing fine.
Oh, yeah. If fine is like a rusty old barrel.
Below the
Oh
fact.
my!
He's above me. That's gonna count for something.
As long as you're not,
He's fine.
as long as you're not below that Mac dude,
Which is just above the healers.
Hey, as long
So
as
now we
he's
can live
above
and
the
giggle
healers.
as Faffard tries to explain this one.
Yeah. All right. So.
Did we figure out the
No,
problem?
no. Yes. So I think I did figure out the problem after much deliberation. Durag and I figured it out. What we have...
Okay, at least give me credit there. Thanks.
I did.
To communicate?
Bonus thrown.
So...
I heard that this boss is actually bugged.
Serious?
We killed him last night.
Like, they're only supposed to be like one up at a time, and it's been bringing up more than one at a time.
Oh, last week we had
we
one
didn't
up
have
at a
that
time.
problem.
Yeah, let's not worry about that.
We were getting
Alright.
you get abilities from the other bosses in each phase, but only one boss is up at a time.
So basically, this one's a 3-phase fight. Each phase will be fighting one of the bosses. Okay, 2 of them we highlighted are ghosty, and 1 we're battling. But the ones that are ghosty will still shoot stuff out. First phase, pretty straightforward. They're going to put down a barrage, a big circle barrage. Just stay out of that. In second phase, this is where we failed. Okay. Let me explain the floor first. So the floor is going to be like the phase of the moon. It's going to go from light to dark, and you're going to see it change. Okay. You're going to get stacks if you stand in the light, and you'll need to run over to the dark side to get rid of those stacks. Or vice versa. If you're standing in the dark, you need to go to the white side to get rid of the stacks. You want to get about 12 stacks and then trigger that, okay? That's important because it just does ticking damage the higher the stacks get. So you can clear it that way. Just don't clear it like right off the bat. Just get a few stacks, then go to the other side. Because there's going to be a time when the floor is all one color, okay? And when that happens is when the boss is going to use their biggest abilities. And the one in second phase that kept killing us last week, what was the name of it, Johnny? I don't remember.
The Embrace?
The Embrace. So there's 2 things we have to do, okay? One, the healers are going to have to really concentrate on their bars and see who has...
Everyone gets an absorb.
Is everyone gets
Everybody
an absorb?
gets
I thought
an
it was
absorb,
just a few.
and the boss... Yeah, okay, so everyone in the raid gets a heal absorb that the healers have to heal through, and the boss gets a damage absorb that we have to kill.
DPS through.
Yeah.
So, the healers want... That's what wiped us last week, is the healing absorbs were not being healed through. Everybody...
No, we didn't spread out... Yeah. Yes, we didn't get through the healing absorbs, but we need to spread out if we can't heal through them. But we have to get through the damage absorb at the same time.
It should put some sort of shield or bubble or something on your markers indicating that that person has not been healed through with the healing absorb. So this is one of those fights that it's just as important for the DPS to DPS, but it's more important to heal those. You may have full health and get that heal absorb on you. It still needs to be healed off.
All right, that's what I was wondering, is if... So it's not your health, but it's this buff or debuff that you have on you?
Correct. And you have to get it off everybody.
It certainly wasn't obvious from looking at the bars last week that there was anything wrong.
That's what I'm worried about with my
like
bars.
My bars all looked green. Nice and green for everybody, and we just died.
If everybody is close together for that part too, which they probably will because they'll be DPSing, we can put all the AoE heals down, and I can chain him like crazy.
Yeah. Well, okay. We don't want to blow all of our healing cooldowns because she does it multiple times in that phase.
Well, it's not a cooldown. The healing rain is. I have it up all the time.
Yeah, we'll probably need a healing cooldown if we're gonna try and just heal through it. If not, we have to spread out.
So, yeah. So what's the other option? Spreading out, and what does that do?
Yeah. If we spread out, because the damage from the DPS absorb is raid wide, and then the damage from the heal absorbs is an 8-yard circle around each player. So if we're stacked up, it just nukes us. If we spread out 8 yards apart, we take less damage from it.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we do that?
Well, you can.
We could. I just don't know if it's. I don't remember how much damage is incoming from each absorb on the players. It doesn't say. It just says it puts a heal absorb.
Well, we can try both ways.
Yeah, I say just for the first pull, if we can't heal through it, we'll just spread out and damage through it, the main absorb, and ignore the heal one.
Yep.
So, okay, so stack on the first one?
Yeah, on the first pull, unless we wipe.
Yeah.
So somebody's gonna say in phase 2 when to stack, right?
Yep, I will call it.
Okay.
And then phase 3, it's everything thrown at us. There's 2 arrows that are going to be thrown at us. One is a good arrow, and one's a bad arrow. And this happens in phase 1 also. The good arrow, you want people between you and the boss, just like we've done in the last couple of bosses. The bad arrow, you want to take by yourself. And you'll know which one's which, because one will tell you to move out of the way and the other one won't.
Is it a different color?
Well, the one that's a bad, it's the shuriken.
Oh, it's the shot versus the glaive.
Yeah, the shot versus the shuriken.
I remember now.
Yeah.
It's hard thinking of it as a different spec.
Just a quick question, Lorelei, you're for that damage that you're talking about.
For the embrace of
Do you know?
Eclipse.
I think we separate.
Okay, you're spreading for that.
We might as well just do that then.
Okay. So
just
set your DBM. You can do /range 8, and it'll bring up your box. And then as you move away from people, there won't be anybody in your box. And then you'll be 8 yards away from everybody. In the third phase, there's the shurikens that come out, and in the third phase, they hit the wall, and they split into multiple shurikens, and then hit people. So you just want to be... The third phase is the most hectic because you have all that going on. Plus, you have the arrows dropping down from, making the big circle of arrows. That drops down, so you got to stay out of that. Then the shurikens show up. Glaive storm, yes, thank you.
All right. Well, can we get extra food down real quick? And thank you.
Incorporeal shot. If you take that by yourself, you will die. There's no way. I think it's billions of damage.
You can immunity it, but you can only do that once.
All right. Well, we are looking at 10 minutes left, so let's get a pull in before we
Phase 2, the boss will call down an ad. We've got a nuke.
Okay.
Yes.
Moon Talon.
Moon Talon. Nuke. You got to nuke him down as fast as possible. Everybody, DPS, ranged and melee. Because the longer he's up... Okay, let's put it this way. You nuke him until he hits 25%. When he hits 25%, use your cooldowns, because from 25% to 0 health is when he does the Screech, and the Screech does like 500,000 AoE damage to everybody in the raid every time it goes off. But I think it's like every 4 or 5 seconds. Like that.
Yeah, he spam casts Deathly Screech, and each time he gets it, or each time it's cast, it does 25% more each time.
Yeah, and it starts off at 500,000, so nuke him at 25% or less.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
When do we want hero?
Alright, let's do it at the beginning. We're supposed to save it till 3rd, but we'll see.
Destruction! Run away, little girl! Run away!
Where is the staff thing?
DBM will alert you when you're well.
Run away, little girl! Run away!
It's a debuff.
Remember, it'll move from the other side of the room, so if you're needing to clear stacks, you'll be able to clear them on the other side.
Take it between all, take it.
You will die. Run away, little girl! Run away. You will die.
Moonburn, move to Astral Purge.
Will die.
To the other side.
Which one?
Yeah,
Dark one?
dark. It just moves to the other one you're not on. Whatever color you're on, move to the other one.
Oh, when it goes away, you're in the right direction.
Okay, second
Spread
phase.
out.
Run away, little girl! Destruction!
Talon is up.
You will
spread out.
I will
The shield on the
die.
boss.
You will die. Run away, little girl. Run away.
We didn't get the shield on the boss.
They were still taking down the ad.
Yeah.
Run away, little girl.
Shield on the boss.
Destruction.
66%.
It was a good attempt, guys. It was a good attempt.
We only have 6 minutes.
Yeah. Well, do we have a mass res?
I don't have a mass res, but I can res.
Res
somebody else.
release anyway.
Most
Res
of
the
us
healer.
at the front.
Healers should
how
have
are we
mass
released?
res.
Yeah, that's all right.
All
We'll
healers
just
should have it,
we'll
but-
just call it. So go ahead and release, and we'll just call it. It's 6 minutes, guys. So fantastic job, guys. We one-shotted everything except the last boss.
Well, this is our progression boss, really.
Correct.
At this point.
Yes,
So I would
and-
say, if you're coming tomorrow, pick up a Vantis rune for the sisters fight. Because we
It's
could.
just one
What's it
Vantis rune. There's some in the guild bank. You choose the boss.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
now,
There's
yeah.
only one.
So now what the
if-
Vantis rune does, yeah.
If you're not in the guild, go to the auction house, or if you have a inscriptionist, you can make them. Perhaps if you, actually you probably can't yet. But go to the auction house, and they should have them on there, or they might have them on there. If you can't get a Vantis rune, don't sweat
User
it. But if you can
disconnected
get
from
one,
your
it'll
channel.
probably help a little bit.
Yep. And Mac and Charity, thank you both for showing up.
Oh
Very
yeah.
nice.
Hey, thanks
Thank you,
again.
guys.
For coming.
Yeah.
User
Nice to meet you,
disconnected
Charity.
from your channel.
Welcome to the raid.
Thank you very much.
Did you send me a friend request?
I didn't, but I can put my real ID back up for you.
Oh, I put up my thing earlier. Here we go. Send
Did
me
you
a
get my
friend request if you're
Okay.
still in the group.
Did
Yep.
you get
Did
my
you-
request, Charlie?
Yes, I just got it. It went off.
Okay.
Awesome. So yeah, like I said, we won't be here for next week's raid, but we will after that. And I'm not posting on open raid anymore. This is the last weekend for open raids, so don't bother. If you're in the guild, go ahead and sign up on the calendar, so we know you're coming. If you're not in the guild, same
Just
bat
shoot
time,
us
same
an
bat
in-game
channel.
mail.
You know the procedure. We're always here on Friday and Saturday, except next week.
All
right,
see
so-
if I can get an alt over there and just to use as a placeholder.
Sure. Yeah, we'll.
Yeah.
I mean,
Are
get a
you
level 1, 2.
guys? Are you guys recruiting?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've had several, actually, Arkan Shadows, one
Yes,
of our
we take
listeners.
people.
First
Yeah.
time I heard the word recruiting in a while. though.
Applicants are accepted.
Absolutely.
I think is how that works.
Hey,
Um,
is any way you guys can get me back into the raid there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
what's
can
up?
invite you.
Well, I think I have to turn my quest in there. Oh, I'm still in the raid, but I can't
What
get.
quest?
It's
It doesn't turn in your
Oh,
guild
is
hall?
it from your class hall mission?
Yeah.
No, go to the Broken Shore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Turn
it's
it into
on
the
the
Broken
Broken
Shore
Shore
task.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it doesn't
Yeah,
turn
the guy right
into
next to the little table.
Oh,
you know,
alright, thanks.
You know, like the command center table where you
Yeah.
you turn in the Legion Fall things.
They stopped
Yeah.
turning them in your order hall.
I found that by accident.
Well, that
I just happened to go there and I was like, oh, he's got the
and
question mark.
yeah,
Why?
the quests are from the shore.
Okay.
All right,
Because I got it
well,
through the mission, I just didn't realize that's where it turns
I-
in at.
I will catch you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
All right.
Mommy's doing mythics. So if you,
You know,
guys want to do mythics, drop down a channel and get with her.
I kind of do, and this week it's extra important if people want to do mythics. I mean, if you do 4 of them, you can get a piece
User
of heroic
left your
here.
channel.
Yes,
but
the
I
weekly-
might want
Disconnected from your
to.
channel.
I might want to run
User left
one of
your
my
channel.
alts with that.
Yeah, the weekly
User
quest
left your
is
channel.
4 mythics.
Let me. I gotta check in with the wife and see what's going on here though, because she might have like a dinner plan or something.
You told her raid was dinner, and she's like, was it good?
No. She came in and she was like, "Do you have a plan for dinner?" I'm like, "It's raid night, dude." No, of course I don't have a plan for dinner. That's your dinner night.
User
you know?
left your channel.
Right.
And And then she's like, well, I didn't think so, but I just wanted to double check. And I'm like, fighting
User left
trash
your
and
channel.
trying to answer her, and I can't really hear her because I got my headset on, and I'm just like, it's just whatever, go
User
away.
left your
I'm
channel.
killing trash. You know? But she's somewhere around here. I've got to find her. And
Choosing WoW for the wife is never a good recipe.
No. I have
User
my
disconnected from
I
your
have my
channel.
dedicated raid time, and then I have like dedicated wife time, so I'm good.
Night, guys.
Good night.
User
Oh.
disconnected from your channel.
Mrs. Mack and I have just recently gone on the same schedule, so
Oh, that's nice.
we're not used to having having time together. So I think it's what's kept us married for 20 some odd years.
Well, hopefully you can still get along. You know,
User
spending time
disconnected
together.
from your channel.
Another kid. Yeah, I heard a comedian recently saying that love is just hanging out with a person too much.
User disconnected from your channel.
There we go. Well, let's see if they got room in the mythics. If not, I'll do my own thing.
Sometimes they show extra groups. What's your eye level at now, Mac? Are you there?
Yeah, hold on a second.
User disconnected from your
887.
channel.
That's much better than when we first started off with
User
you. You were-
disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, you're doing good then.
Yeah, no,
Excellent.
I'm doing my weekly stuff, so.
Yeah, and keeping the
User
eye
left
out
your
because
channel.
I've been leveling alts and gearing them up, and one of the things I've noticed is that they're putting 880 PvP gear up for the world quests. So when that pops up, hit those 880 the PvP world quests. I know it's PvP, but sometimes people are like, I don't like
User
to do
left your
PvP.
channel.
But most of the PvP that is in world quests is actually not PvP; it's PvE.
I
So-
can finish. I have my daily cooldown. I finish those daily PvPs with using my my ability.
Oh, okay. All right. Well then, yeah. Well, those are actually really easy. Like the towers and stuff. You just fight NPCs. You don't actually. None of the horde actually show up to defend those towers. So you can just run through them and kill the little NPC hordes that are around there or whatever they are. And
Yeah, I use that Rift Cannon. It finishes those. I can
Okay.
do that on my Demon Hunter, and I have one on my Death Knight I can do too.
Mommy, are you still in there? Are you
They're
still
down.
in-
They're down. in
They're
the
down.
middle
Oh,
channel.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll pop down.
All right. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna go check with the wife now.
User left your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Good night, one and all.
See you, Mortimer.
User
Thanks.
disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.